Oil looks perfectly fine, but you know how that goes. Uh-oh, causing a little leak here. See if I can catch the drip from the filter. Doing both at the same time. Not ideal. Usually you want to do one at a time, but it's okay. Monte Carlo. Yes, just triple knee cradle. All right, well, it is 6 a.m. Back here at work. I'm not on the clock until 7, and we're gonna wrap this up. I just gotta pop the liners back in. I did the undercarriage wash because I don't know if I mentioned this, but my grandfather got caught in the, he drove this car before they put salt on the road, and then on his way back home, they had pre-treated. So I had to get that all taken care of. I had to use that pre-soak soap stuff, and it's like a salt neutralizer all on it, all in the frame rail or the sub frame holes, in the liners, on the struts, like everywhere, and hand scrub it. So, but now the brakes, we also had to lube the front caliper side pins. I did an oil change last night, tires rotation, filled them up, and I'm gonna put my phone down here, and I'm gonna get to wrapping this thing up. So that's what I call perfect timing. 6:54, supposed to be clocked in at 7. Wheels on, fender liners on, check the oil, let it run. I'm gonna shut it off here and recheck it, but I think we're all done. I'm gonna pull her outside, and I'll check the oil, and we'll go from there. Great, that was a success. Just got it sitting here idling. Took it for a little spin, got the brakes a little warm, had to cook off some of that soap stuff that was stained on the rotors. Got to drive it after you do that, of course. You don't. But yeah, all said and done. Now the next thing, this thing desperately needs a bath. So I'm going to not detail it, but I'm going to get it clean enough so that it doesn't look like this. Hand clean the wheels. I did clean the barrels of the wheels in there, but I'm just going to clean the face. And then I need to do a little vacuum and little wipe down of the mats, because they are a little dirty. But yeah, and then I have a little surprise in there, which I'll show you guys, that I'm going to be putting on the car, and yeah, we'll go from there. So next step is a little wash. I know in the beginning I didn't really film too much like audio of me talking, but we did do the rear brakes, lube the slide pins, lube the front slide pins because they had no grease on them. Did a new AC Delco battery and a oil change, and then did the undercarriage wash. So that's kind of all that we've been doing. So yeah, I'm going to pick this up once I start cleaning it, and we're going to slap that little thing on the back. You'll have to excuse the wind noise, but here is the badge that I was talking about. So I did my uncle, he has a 2003 Monte Carlo as well, and it's black, and he put this on his, and it's a dealership in North Carolina that has this badge, and I thought it was pretty cool. Granted, this is not a Dale Earnhardt, neither is his, a Dale Earnhardt edition, but it's a Monte Carlo. Dale Earnhardt is involved, so I thought that goes. The red with the taillights, the white with the car, the black with the tires, I don't know, and the black interior. So I think it's subtle. I don't think it looks too bad. I have it lined up with the top of the Monte Carlo badge so that the top is level rather than the bottom, because if you match the bottom with the bottom of the badge, it just looks like it sits up too high and it's too awkward. But I don't think that's too bad. All right, all shined up, fresh wash, paint is silky. I cleaned the mats, I vacuumed it out. I might just do a quick little wipe down. The interior still is clean and conditioned still. But I did also put in these protective mats underneath the carpet mats. call it overkill. I mean, I got 2 sets of floor mats, but it's okay, because when I'm down there just driving it in nice weather, I just use the carpet. But if it's like rainy or kind of icky out, rubber mats. But yeah, all shined up. Not looking half bad. Well, state of Maryland, you bite again, and you bit 2 vehicles, the 03 Monte and the 02 Blazer. But as I mean by that is, this is not a historic, apparently. I mean, it's a daily driver, it's a commuter car, because no more historic tags. Has the bay tags, again, which sucks because this car is a historic. Maryland is changing the rule back to 25. So what they did was, they said 1999 is the last year of any historic vehicle. Anything that is 1999 and below is a historic. Anything 2000 plus is not. So this being a 2003 is technically not a historic. Granted, when it's 25, you can register it as a street rod, which we might do because it's technically, I mean, if you search the VIN on this car, it comes up as a NA, non-supercharged Monte Carlo, which is true. So street rod, basically in the state of Maryland, it identifies as like the car's been heavily modified as being supercharged, built trans, you know, better suspension, better brakes, you know, blah, blah, blah. So that's what this car will probably be tagged when it turns 25. But until then, it'll rock the bay tags because according to Maryland, this is a everyday driver. So stupid. Same goes with my Blazer, but it is what it is. Can't fight it. You got to do what you got to do. So I had to get this to pass through Maryland State Inspection, which was a cakewalk because it needed nothing aside from what I did, the brakes, wiper blades, and alignment. So yeah, it was a cakewalk for this car. Obviously, it's spotless. As you guys all know, like, look underneath. Like, this, you know, it needs nothing. So anyway, I just figured I'd throw that in there. So we did get the new tags. This is not a historic vehicle anymore. Yada, yada, yada. So, but hey, check out the shine. Oh my God, the white hurts the eyes. So, dang, but looks really good. So again, now she is not a historic for 2 more years. And when it turns 25, then it will become a historic or a street rod. So, all right, well, got her all washed up, drove down. I left at 8. It's about a 3-hour drive for me, and it's now 11:16 as we pull in. So, well, thanks for watching the OC Cruise Week prep. Now on to the fun part where the weekend just begins. So we'll see how it goes. Car did fine driving down. Was averaging like 34 miles to the gallon. Cruising at like between 60 and 70 the whole time. So no traffic, which is great. Yeah, so, well, I'm gonna worry about backing into the garage here, so I will catch you all in the next video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this video turned out pretty good for you guys, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. So anywho, we'll pick this up later, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.